What up, dude bros? I'm Frank. This is a video review of a Nerf Stryfe, Battlecamo Edition. Too long didn't read. Yes, it is just a normal Stryfe, but I'm still gonna make another review on it because it's a cool paint job. Heck yeah, and it comes with some snazzy attachments. So let's get into it. Included is the blaster with a snazzy paint job, stock, barrel, 10-round banana mag, foregrip, 10 Battlecamo darts, and the instructions. The Battlecamo Stryfe is a flywheel-operated blaster and requires 4 AA alkaline batteries to operate. To install, remove the battery cover, install your 4 AA alkaline batteries, and return the battery door, and you're good to go. Again, just to be super clear, this is just a normal Stryfe, so if you've already seen and held a Stryfe and you don't care to see another Stryfe review, you can leave now. But this Stryfe is my favorite blaster, so of course I'm going to review an identical reskin blaster with a snazzy paint job. So external overview, starting out with the front, it does include a barrel extension. This isn't a new extension, it's been on the market, it's the modulus front barrel thing. This component does not have any of the Battlecamo paint or anything like that, it's just a regular modulus extension. Unlike the vertical grip, this is the same vertical grip that's like the modulus foldable grip, meaning it's not a new attachment. However, this is painted blue in the bottom, which is new. Of course, it has a rail attachment point up here to slide onto any N-Strike Tactical rail, and this little orange button here allows you to fold the grip like that. So it's in a vertical grip mode, and then it's in big chunky piece of plastic mode. I don't really see any reason to have it foldable like that, but it folds because reasons. When you remove the attachments, you see the front barrel lug, which allows you to attach any barrel extension. Behind that is the front sling attachment point. Down here, you have the N-Strike Tactical rail. Up in the top, we have the access door. You can lift that to clear out any jams. And down below, you have the magazine well. Of course, it's compatible with any N-Strike Tactical mag, but the magazine included is a 10-round capacity banana-style magazine, just like the modulus mag. Compared to a few recent sloppy mag wells like the Infamous in particular, the mag well on this Stryfe is fantastic. But it is the exact same as the regular Stryfe. Behind the magazine well is the magazine release. It's in this centerline ambidextrous position, so you can strike it with your right hand or your left hand, because operators have to go full ambi, brah. Up top, we have an N-Strike Tactical rail, so you can put on your sniper scope or a red dot, whatevs. And down below, we have our triggers. The Stryfe, of course, is a semi-automatic blaster, so every time you pull the trigger, you just fire once. It's not an electronically controlled trigger system like the regulator. Below the firing trigger is the rev trigger. Of course, it's a flywheel-powered blaster to rev up. You'll do that. And for optimal results, of course, you hold down the rev trigger for about a second or two before you start firing. The grip is identical to the regular Stryfe grip. Again, this blaster is identical to a regular Stryfe, but this is kind of like the normal elite style grip right now. I'm tall, I have a giant hand, but it's still a very comfortable grip. I like it. And at the bottom here, we have a sling attachment or a lanyard mount. Attached here, we have the included stock, which is super short, kind of like the Retaliator stock. And I think it matches the blaster well, but interestingly, this is not a Battlecamo stock like in any way. There's no blue paint on this at all, so you could still put this onto any other Nerf like modulus style blaster and it wouldn't seem out of place. Whereas if you put the blue vertical grip onto like an orange Stryfe or any other Nerf blaster that isn't Battlecamo, it would look a little strange. But it doesn't collapse or adjust, it's just a small miniature stock. Pretty simple. And that attaches to the Stryfe with a standard N-Strike stock attachment point like that. And if you don't like this little stock, you can put on any other stock you'd like. That is the external overview of the Battlecamo Stryfe. Again, it's the same as a normal Stryfe, but cooler because it has a paint job. On that note, this Battlecamo paint looks awesome. Like I think it looks really well done, and they painted this side. Super elaborate, multiple colors, and over here I really appreciate that they painted some elements black so they really pop out of the camo. It just looks awesome. Not saying black as opposed to a different color, but like up here we have the Nerf logo that's unpainted, so it's just all white right there. And it's cool that you can feel it and see it when you look up close, but I think painting it a high contrasting color like black just makes it look clean and awesome. So that's the external overview of the Battlecamo Stryfe. Let's see it out on the range. Spoiler, it works just like a regular Stryfe. Starting with the elite darts. Now some waffle head darts. Of course, I had an absolute blast firing the Stryfe because the Stryfe is my favorite blaster and this operates just like every other Stryfe. However, I reported an issue with the Modulus Stryfe, the previous generation, the Amazon exclusive white one. That Modulus Stryfe had an issue with the thermistor, so if you fired off rounds super fast, like if you had preloaded 18-round mags and you wanted to go fast, the thermistor would shut off the circuit. I explained that in the Modulus Stryfe review when that came out. I'm pleasantly surprised that the Battlecamo Stryfe does not share that same issue, so they repaired it. The thermistor doesn't close off the circuit when you fire off super fast. I successfully blew off like 10 18-round mags in a row very quickly in succession with fast reloads and was able to continue firing. The thermistor didn't cut off the circuit. So it is awesome that that's no longer an issue. Haven't tested it, but I'm sure if you throw in like IMRs or trust fires, the thermistor will still shut it off, and it should. The thermistor issue I'm referring to cut down the circuit when you're running just normal alkalines. And of course, no jams or malfunctions using the Battlecamo Stryfe. Again, the performance was pretty much the same as most other Stryfes. But just to be sure, I put the Battlecamo Stryfe up on my chronograph and I achieved an average velocity of 72 feet per second, which is right on that elite par right now and pretty comparable to past Stryfes. I think I have like 30 orange Stryfes, and if you chrono each of them, they will all achieve a slightly different average, so I could say this is just a regular Stryfe. Even if the old models got like a slightly slower average, that's just one out of like the whole series, the blaster is effectively the same. But in line with other elite blasters on the market right now at 72 FPS compared to that 70 FPS par. That, combined with no jams or malfunctions and this super snazzy paint job, lead to a super positive experience. I like the blaster. But you knew that before you clicked on the video, didn't you? I'm not gonna not like a Stryfe. That is not a challenge, Hasbro. Do not make a Stryfe that I don't like. That will upset me. Overall opinion on the Battlecamo Stryfe, super positive. Is it worth the extra money for the Battlecamo paint and these silly attachments? That call is completely up to you. I personally think the Battlecamo colors are super cool. I happen to like blue, if you couldn't tell. But it comes in at a slightly higher cost. It makes sense to me because it comes with the stock and these attachments. Is that worth it? Again, completely subjective call that you can make yourself. Hopefully I've laid out all of the objective information on the Battlecamo Stryfe for you to make that purchase decision for yourself. If you'd like to buy one, I'll leave a purchase link in the description box below. But if you don't have a Stryfe, everybody needs a Stryfe. Every real nerfer needs a Stryfe, bro. Like, come on. I think I have like 50 now. Like, I have a problem. Well, some people would call it a problem. I call it a solution. But that's it for the Battlecamo Stryfe review. Thanks so much for watching, bros, and as always, stay tactical.